Welcome back to the classic Doctor Who tour. Today we're starting a story with the third Doctor. It's called Terror of the Autons. I'm feeling very excited to record today because the internet's been acting real iffy the last couple of days. It would work for like 10 minutes at a time and then cut out as if it was trying to say, go read a book or have a conversation, which admittedly is kind of good for mental health and detaching from our devices, but not conducive for recording. So I'm overdue for some recording and I'm excited to be here and I'm glad you're here with me today. I don't have any particular expectations going into this story. I'm excited to meet John Pertwee as the Doctor. I also believe with the third Doctor, we are catapulting into the wonderful world of color. I, of course, am familiar. Well, I say that. I'm making an assumption that the Autons here are going to be similar to the Autons in, of course, the revival premiere Rose. So presumably this is also the introduction of the Nestene Consciousness. We'll find out how accurate that is or isn't when we watch the episode, which, honestly, let's go ahead and just do that right now. Let's experience the terror of the Autons for the very first time. Wow, they took having color as seriously as they could. So much color. I didn't look at the year. Are we in the 70s yet? Because it's feeling very 70s. Everything's so bright and colorful. The TARDIS? What? It's a bus? What? Yeah, I'd investigate that too. Knock, knock, knock. It's a different TARDIS. I should have known it's a different TARDIS. Is this the Master? It's a working TARDIS.
I am usually referred to as the Master.
Yes!
Oh, is that so? Well, I am Luigi Rossini, and conjurers I don't need, okay?
I need you, Russell.
What did you call me?
It happens to be your real name.
Oh, so you want it the hard way, do you? Right.
Oh man, intimidating, terrifying. You will submit to me, bend your will to mine. I'm having a good time, I don't know.
Hey, you! What is it you're doing? Stop!
Whatever he wants. Yay! Oh my gosh, look at her. Joe, tell me it's her introduction.
No.
I met her on the Sarah Jane Adventures, and she is a ball of energy and delightful as a human.
3 months delicate work, and now look at it, you ham-fisted bun vendor.
But this whole place might have gone up in flames.
My dear young lady, steady-state micro-welding always creates more smoke than fire.
Steady-state micro-welding?
Yes, an advanced engineering technique pioneered by the Lamardines. A remarkably gifted race that had 9 opposable digits.
Wow.
Yes, well, never mind. Look, I said I don't want any tea today, thank you.
I'm not the tea lady.
Don't you know this area is strictly out of bounds to everybody except the tea lady and the Brigadier's personal staff?
I'm your new assistant.
Oh, he's at unit? The Brigadier? Is he here too?
Josephine Grant.
How do you do, Miss Grant? I really don't think you're suitable.
I'm a fully qualified agent, you know. Cryptology, safe breaking, explosives.
Firefighting? What I need is a scientist.
I took general science at A-level.
So I'm sure you did, but...
Probably not quite as advanced as he needs, but what human is really?
Something was stolen from the National Space Museum. A translucent polyhedron, 8.5 inches in diameter.
Well, that's the Nestene's energy unit. It should never have left this building.
The
Apparently they wanted
Nestene.
it for a special display. The Brigadier signed the authorization.
Brigadier's an idiot.
So maybe it's not their introduction? I don't know.
That container held a form of alien intelligence.
But who would want to steal it?
Exactly. Who and why?
I mean, only one person could even possibly know its many uses. Or its singular use? I don't know. It's the Master. Let's just keep watching.
Told her again last night. Cut out the hard-boiled eggs, I said. Quite apart from their effect on my digestion, they're aesthetically boring.
Here you are.
Thank you, Gooch. Oh, by the way, talking of eggs, I want a 4-hour scan of the hydrogen line tomorrow.
All right.
I'll give you the precise wavelength later.
Interesting. Listen, this guy just looks like someone who could control you with his mind, doesn't he? An evil sonic screwdriver? Like the box labeled unit. I don't know. This just feels like it has a lot more fun and whimsy than the previous stories that I've seen. Maybe that's just my interpretation or the mood that I'm in. Or maybe it's the color. I don't know. Wow.
Good. What the blazes is happening? Check the feedback control.
Oof. A mighty powerful noise. Ah, relief. I love how much assurance and certainty with every movement he makes.
I want someone with the same qualifications.
What you need, doctors, Miss Shaw herself so often remarked, is someone to pass you your test tubes and to tell you how brilliant you are.
The Brigadier seems... The Brigadier? The Brigadier seems... The Brigadier...
And she happens to have relatives in high places.
So you try to palm her off onto me. Well, it won't work, Brigadier. I'll have a properly qualified assistant or none at all.
I'll reassign her. But I think you should break the news to her yourself.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute.
Don't do it, Doctor.
This is a bit difficult for me to say, but thank you, Joe. I can see you're going to be of great help to me.
Yay!
Some kind of sabotage at a radio telescope.
Yeah.
2 of their scientists have disappeared.
Let me see that.
I was gonna say, even the Brigadier seems younger to me for some reason, and that, again, is probably just perceived in my mind. He knows that noise, though. Oh, weird. What? Who are you?
An old acquaintance has arrived on this planet.
Huh? One of our people?
The Master.
That jackanapes, all he ever does is cause trouble.
He'll certainly try to kill you, Doctor.
Hmm.
The tribunal thought that you ought to be made aware of your danger.
How very kind of them.
I kind of forgot the fact this other Time Lord's just about.
He's an unimaginative plodder.
His degree in cosmic science was of a higher class than yours.
Yes, well, I was a late developer.
Would you call that little surprise unimaginative?
Yeah, what's he got? Also, is this Time Lord traveling without a TARDIS? Like, he is the TARDIS, or is it just invisible? Oh, I don't know if it's imaginative or not, but it's deadly.
If that thing should fall...
Probably destroy this research center completely.
I love how prominent the line is for the green screen.
Now wait.
He's just gonna go. Bye-bye. Well,
Oh. Good luck.
thanks, bro. Wow. Wouldn't have tried that, but I probably couldn't have moved fast enough to catch it.
I understand you've lost a couple of scientists.
Yes. Professor Phillips and his assistant, Gooch. Gooch must have left in quite a hurry.
Oh, no.
What?
It's Gooch.
I know they work for UNIT, but they may be too accepting of that. More accepting than I am. Like right now, I'm like, well, he's small and in the lunchbox. What?
Do have a little spare capacity at the moment.
I would say more than a little, considering that your plant has been working at less than half volume for over a year.
You know as
I
much.
see you've done your homework, Colonel.
The people I represent, Mr. Farrell, can never have too much plastic.
Ask Captain Yates. He had the job of clearing up the mess last time.
What is a Nestene?
Well, it's a bit difficult to describe exactly.
A Nestene is a ruthlessly aggressive, intelligent alien life form.
There you go.
Well, what do they look like?
Well, I suspect myself their basic form is analogous to a cephalopod.
What's a cephalopod?
An octopus. I thought you took an A-level in science.
Didn't say I passed.
They make themselves bodies when they need them.
They have a natural affinity for plastic.
We had some idea where it's been taken.
Well, try the plastic factories, man.
Yes, I'll set up a search right away. Yates.
Right, sir.
I'll start by making out some lists.
You will obey me and no one else. Do you understand?
Yes, master.
This device of his, is it very powerful?
Well, I should say roughly equal to a 15-megaton bomb.
So yeah,
Really?
careful with it.
Well, the research boys will be glad to get their hands on this.
Too late, Brigadier. I've boiled out the contents. The weapons that you have on Earth are quite nasty enough as it is.
She came to the right space. Place.
Never dream of a
My dear Mr. Farrell, don't worry about him. You are under a new thumb now.
So maybe just a little to the right, Joe. Oh, Joe! It's her first day. It's okay. They didn't hear. Everything's fine. Oh, they're not
hello?
deaf. Got it. Whoops.
You will return to unit with a negative report.
Oh, no.
You found nothing suspicious? Everything was in order.
And just like that, the master has a mole.
When you leave this room, you will have no memory of meeting me, only Mr. Farrell.
They found Philip's car abandoned.
Where?
In a field about 9 miles from the research station.
What do you think, Doctor?
I think we're too late.
I still am. Huh? Thinking.
Great response.
I know all our customers, and there isn't Colonel Masters amongst them.
You're quite wrong, James. He's taking over our entire production at the moment.
You go through those orders, yes? And you show me this chap. Go on.
You got played, man.
I don't understand. There should be a card for him.
I think you ought to take a couple of days off. I'll ring your father, and he can come and...
May I remind you, Mr. McDermott, that my father is retired. I'm running this place now.
Your father built this place up from nothing.
No need to bring father into it. Look, I'll go and fetch him. He's only down in the lab.
Who?
Colonel Masters, of course.
I love that he's going by Colonel Masters, by the way. That's hilarious. Or at least just clever enough to be like,
Get me Mr. Farrell Sr. Please.
He called Daddy anyway. Oh no. Look at him! Oh, you're gonna die.
No! Don't be frightened, Farrell. The Autons are my servants. Why'd you come here?
You're not gonna die. Cool.
I'll try and find some keys.
I can open it.
Key for every occasion, eh?
Stop her, that's a bar!
Open it, I've got you!
No! Oh, Roger Delgado as the master and Katie Manning, yes, as Joe Grant. I'm so glad I got to watch her first appearance. She was, of course, on the episode of Sarah Jane entitled Spoilers? The Death of the Doctor. And then, of course, she returned for Farewell Sarah Jane. And she is just Katie Manning. A ball of energy, full of life. And I love her. The Master was great as well. Very intimidated. We're going to watch the next part in a moment. But really, really great. I'm enjoying his performance immensely at the moment. Love to see the Doctor working with Unit. Like he's like his home base, basically, is what it feels like. Like he works out of there. He's very much in near constant communication with the Brigadier. He got promoted and established Unit since I last saw. And fascinating that the moment Joe's introduced, she gets taken over mentally becomes an agent of the Master, at least temporarily. The Autons are active. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. So let's watch the next one.
Stop her, that's a bomb!
Yes, stop her, that's a bomb. And she's like, I got karate moves. Yes. And he's got a window. Not anymore. Boom. Anyone else thinking about Batman? Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Gave you the idea it was a booby trap, Doctor?
She did. Almost certainly post-hypnotic alienation.
Yeah, obviously. Post-hypnotic alienation.
Sit down over here. Get a chair, Captain Yates. Come on, come sit down here.
At least he's understanding about it. Oh, I like the Doctor.
So he can just take over anyone he likes?
No, not quite. Some minds are stubborn enough to resist hypnosis. In any case, it doesn't last.
Is she in some sort of a trance?
It's because she was forced to do something against her will and her conscious mind refuses to accept the fact. The result is a deep trauma.
What right have you got to interfere? Do you know you've ruined a whole day's production?
You don't appreciate its full potential, do you?
And I don't want to.
He doesn't even know what's happening right now.
Allow me to demonstrate.
With the snap of a finger, the plastic comes to life, or transforms at the very least. Is it turning into a chair? It looks like it's gonna be a big comfy chair. I mean, yeah, it looks like an inflatable chair.
You're a magician as well as a colonel, eh? But you're not a director of this company, Colonel Masters.
Why don't you try it?
Don't sit in it. It's probably gonna eat them. Venus flytrap of plastic chairs. It's pretty much, oh man, it's like decapitating him. That's the image I see underneath all of that, if this was like the gore version, which I don't want.
Sylvia, will you check Mr. McDermott's entitlement on termination of employment, please?
The human body has a basic weakness, one which I shall exploit to assist in the destruction of humanity.
I'd like to not partake of destroying humanity.
All right.
She's back.
Where were you when you heard that voice?
There was a desk.
Yes.
A telephone.
An office? Was it a factory office?
Yes.
Where was that factory? Do you know the name of the factory?
Surely someone knew where she was going.
I can't remember.
Dead?
He can't be.
I'm afraid so, Father.
Sat down in this chair here and just slipped away.
Basically, it's like, he tattled on me to you, Daddy, so I let him get eaten by a chair, and I'm not mad about it. That's what I heard in my mind.
It all happened so suddenly.
But to be fair, he's under hypnosis, right? So I gotta cut him a little slack.
Now, just what is going on here?
We're changing our policy, Father. Introducing new methods.
You'll carry on the lines I laid down. Or I'll come out of retirement and do the job myself. I'm not past it, you know.
Allow me to explain, Mr. Farrell. Now, you must trust me. There's nothing to worry about.
If it weren't for the fact these changes were implemented by the master, I would kind of want to tell Father here that, like, hey, innovation is sometimes essential for change and growth for the company to go into a new era, but that's probably not applicable here.
Your will is exceptionally strong. One might say, dangerously strong.
Uh-oh. Stronger than his sons, that's for sure. I'm now on his side.
Hadn't you better go home? I'll see after things here.
No, I can manage.
Managed to be a slave to the master.
I'll give you till tomorrow.
What's that gonna do? I assume it was a diabolical plan of murder.
Nothing to say to you, sir.
Well, I thought if you actually saw one of our new lines.
Oh no.
Disgusting object.
Is it gonna melt because the
Why
car's
don't you keep
full
this
of
for a
heat
while?
now?
I don't want the thing. Ah, but I insist. You're wasting your time.
I assume it moves and it's gonna attack and kill him.
If my agents don't turn up something soon, I'm going to surround and search every factory on that list.
You know, Brigadier, your methods have all the refined subtlety of a bull in a china shop.
What do you suggest then?
You know the field where we found Professor Phillips' car?
Yeah?
A circus had just left.
Huh? Someone at the circus may have seen him.
I haven't been to a circus for years. I think I'll go myself.
All right, Doctor.
Can I come?
No, Miss Grant, I don't think so.
Let her come.
If only I could show them.
Don't try. Just do as the Brigadier says.
Look, she found the man no one else can find. That alone is impressive. I feel like if she did it once, she could do it again. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sir, why didn't you adjust the air conditioner when you got out of the car? You're just sitting there sweating. Oh no, what is this? This is crazy and disturbing and kind of fun. There you go. Oh, so did it only work under a certain temperature or something?
Why did you send Phillips to the circus? The unit people may find him.
But I sent him there to be found by unit, or better still, by the doctor.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
The car will lure the doctor to the circus, and there I shall destroy him.
Seems to be going according to plan. And there's elephants! What a great day. It says who on the front there. She came to, yes. She's gonna be the reason the master's plan is foiled.
Frankly, I didn't take to the chap, really. Or to his repulsive toy. Now, just look at that.
Horrible looking thing. Something evil about it.
She's right. Oh, man. He knows a TARDIS when he sees one. Yeah.
Quick.
This is outrageous.
What's your name?
Smith.
Smith? You've got no imagination. My friends or Spock's, why were you so interested?
I was listening.
What for?
Certain vibrations.
I don't think my friend's going to like you.
I'm sure of it. How much are they paying you?
Come, Doctor, gentlemen.
It's not about money, it's about I'm being mind controlled, probably.
That is a photo of a missing government scientist. If you've had anything to do with concealing him, you are in very serious trouble.
We're holding him prisoner in one of the caravans.
Just what do you think you're doing down there, Miss Grant?
Sorry, sir, no time to argue. I'll go and see if I can help the doctor.
You'll do nothing of the sort. You'll stay in the background till I arrive. Is that clear?
She said, no, I'm gonna do what I want.
What's this thing doing over here?
It moved. I didn't mean to snort. Its movements are so awkward. It's hilarious. I love how quiet it is. Oh no! It's probably not really quiet. We killed Senior. Sorry, Mrs. Farrell. She's a widow. Just like that.
You don't give very good answers, my friend.
Maybe you're not asking the right questions.
No, Tony, don't break his arms. Yet.
Watch him. Have a good mind to call for help.
Yes, keep his attention on you.
Help?
What can she do? That'll work. Way to go, Joe.
I told you to stay at headquarters.
Just as well for you I didn't, isn't it?
Don't chastise her for saving your life.
This girl, you say, who's been following you, sounds like the doctor's little friend. I wonder. Switch on the scanners, Phillips.
Oh, they're gonna see him. Yup.
You know what you have to do?
Yes, Master.
What do we do now?
Well, wait.
You die. No.
What's he holding?
Some sort of a grenade. The Master is controlling your mind. You must resist him. You can resist him. You
Do
are
it.
Professor George Phillips of the Radio Telescope Research Center. You must resist him, can't you?
Resisted him
What happened?
He tried to get rid of it. Poor chap.
at the cost of his own life. But he saved the doctor and Joe.
Sorry,
Uh-oh.
Doctor.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
Long enough, I'm afraid.
We gotta go.
Now, wait a minute. Listen
Or confront them.
Listen to me, all of you.
Ride a rough-like caravan, kill one of them men with a bomb. Get him!
Oh, no.
Wait! They're in the back, sir. The doctor and Joe.
Better go bail them out.
Thank heavens. Nothing damaged.
You speak for yourself. I'm bruised all over.
Oh.
I checked with county headquarters. You were right.
Then it's not a police car at all.
No, sir. Definitely not.
Of course. Well, the master is a planner. He's very intelligent.
Excuse me, officer. Could I see your warrant card?
No. Likely you can only see his vacant eyes because he's not even human. Oh, man. I just assumed he was mind control until I saw his eyes. I thought it was going to be vacant eyes, as in vacant, I'm under his control I'm under the control of the master. No, it's vacant eyes, as in he doesn't even have them. Well, daggum. The Terror of the Autons is off to a really good start. I gotta say, I genuinely enjoyed the start of this story. There's 2 episodes left, so of course we'll check them out next time. But yeah, it's a lot of, I don't know, is fun even the right word? I love it's a little bit campy. It just genuinely feels like a fun children's show. That's how it feels to me. The intense stoicism of the master. Contrasted with him literally just controlling minds and creating plastic men. This marks the return of the Nestene Consciousness. Clearly, at some point in a prior story, they were around and defeated, so we can defeat them again, although they're probably even harder to defeat, being that they're literally under the control of the master this time around. We love a villain team up. I do love that the Brigadier is such an integral part of the show right now. Like this whole Brigadier unit and now Joe March. It's just interesting that it feels like it's a key component of the show. I'm glad Joe got to be a little bit of a hero this go round, even if at the end of the day they're still very much in trouble. Do we trust the driving skills of the Auton? They might be in more trouble than they realize. I mean, he managed to drive them to the quarry, or at least almost to the quarry, fairly successful. Also, I said the plastic person. Well, there's 2 episodes left. I can't wait to see how this wraps up. I'll see you next time for the conclusion of the Terror of the Autons. Bye.